And there's a kettle. Kettle's the wrong word. Cauldron full of bubbling water where people keep throwing tea leaves in. And then someone has a scoop where they scoop out a bunch of this and then they run it through a strainer and then they hand you what comes out the bottom of the strainer, which is arguably tea. It is so thick you could stand a spoon up in it, but it's tea.
I've had worse. I've lived with orcs for years.
There you go. Yes, it's true. At least they discerned what kind of leaves go in this pot.
I've had stews that I don't even know what was in it.
Yeah. I mean,
Meat
you're the
chunks.
kind of man who's eaten rat sausage very recently. And then after a little bit,
Very recently, he says. It's okay. It was cooked.
it's true.
That kills everything.
Yep.
Hopefully.
It kills most of it.
Whatever.
Not all of it.
Disease, cure light wounds, and cure curse. So if any of those things happen, I could deal with it.
You'll be fine.
Did you just say endless supply of tobacco?
They added the word personal in there.
Fuck!
Yeah. Which Dagron happily takes him up. So she's got sausages, she's got a lot of alcohol, and not a small percentage of tobacco. Like this is a good day for her right now.
Yeah.
My character doesn't smoke, but he was like, I wonder how much tobacco I can actually get away with saying is personal and then taking it to another town and selling it. I mean, he's a lawful good guy, but at the same time, now he's really merchant focused thanks to the little tiefling.
Yeah. Well, they're happy to hand you a pouch, right? And then, like, if you go off and ask somebody else, they'll hand you a pouch. So, like, you end up with, like, 4 or 5 pouches before, like, you go to ask someone and they're like, I already gave you some, son. And you're like, oh, yes, you did. Sorry, right. I forgot about it.
Did. Okay, then I'm going to get myself 5 pouches of tobacco.
There you go.
It's still exotic. It'll probably still sell for a fair amount.
That's true.
A little lamb appears on his shoulder, like nodding with her arms crossed.
Very good.
And like a little Lastfell appears on the other shoulder, is like shaking his head, like no.
I just look at him like, what? Selling isn't evil.
Yeah. On your way back to the caravan, you'll find Nightblade in an argument with some men. They look like this and are this.
What seems to be the problem, officers?
One of them turns around and explains that this drow and this young girl have set up a booth and are selling without a permit.
I show them the permit. I show them my permit.
The man looks it over and says, okay, so I understand the confusion you've had here. You see, the guilds pay for stall spaces here in the market square. You've rights to trade here in the city, but you don't actually have rights to space in the square, which isn't much of a problem given that you're in a more or less empty square at the moment. The issue we're having right now is you seem to be selling food without any sort of permit, and that is itself...
Wait, am I actually selling food?
No, you're not.
So what seems to be the problem?
He points to your sausage on a stick, selling booth.
No, it's not my booth. That's the one guy that was selling the.
There's no one there.
He just took off.
He's gone, and he never gave you his name. So the guards.
Can I describe his face?
You can make an intelligence check to see if you can remember it.
16.
All right, so you actually give a fairly good description, and he seems super suspicious all of a sudden, and then he's like, "Oh, all right, nope, that's Dibbler. Yeah, it's not your fault. Did you buy any of his goods?
Not directly.
Okay, good. Don't. We're gonna impound this sausage cart.
By all means.
Just if you're gonna try and set up here again tomorrow, you should try and talk to the what is it called? I can't remember the name of the actual official title for a job like that, but like you should go talk to the government office to get a actual stall set up for yourself so that there won't be any confusion like this again. Otherwise, just sell to individuals and don't set up a stall. Either way, good on you. And the man gives you a pat on the back, and like the two men pick up the sausage cart and walk off with it.
I like have this most relieved sigh of my life. I'm like, holy shit, that almost cost me money.
Yeah, you almost got fined.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's a fine. It's not fine. Well,
Just toffee.
anyway, I'm gonna hand Phoebe a gold coin, and I'm going to instruct the Nightblade to escort her around town while she goes shopping for whatever she wants.
He gives you a look like, that's not my job, but okay.
Your job is to protect the cart and her.
Yep. Alright. Cart's on you then.
1 hour later.
Also, did you know that they sell ferrets?
No?
Did you know you told the small girl she could buy whatever she'd like, and that I was
She bought a ferret, didn't she?
No. He takes out a cage from behind him and shows you 8 ferrets, all with small hats. She nods enthusiastically and says, "They only eat meat."
So, like,
Hold on. Yep, they only eat meat. Sure.
yep, that seems right. They only eat meat.
Dagron, wanna roll a nature check?
Yes I do.
I've never seen a ferret before, apparently.
I've lived up in the tundra. What the fuck's a ferret?
Nice. Yeah, ferrets only eat meat.
Well, as long as you take care of them, little.
We're so bad. We're the worst parental figures ever.
But on your way to the Mages Guild, this fellow nonchalantly starts walking, like, with you. It takes you a minute or two to notice him, because he's sneaky and tiny, and you're both fairly tall. But when you notice him, you notice the shit out of him, because he's a really hard thing to miss once you actually, like, lock eyes on him. And he just tips his hat and smiles at you and goes, "Ma'am? Sir?
Hello?
Hi.
How's it going? I'm the Bone Man, Guild Master of the Here Thieves Guild." Oh, I was gonna do a Cajun accent for him. I fucked up.
I can just imagine him saying that out loud, too,
the trigger
to himself,
too.
and then starting over.
Ah, fuck, I was gonna do a Cajun accent. No, hold on. Let me try this again. You guys you start walking, I'll catch up. He, like, starts practicing with his voice.
Tips his hat to both of you, ma'am, sir. Well, don't let me be getting in your way, none. But I hear you come here with some messages, some important messages.
Maybe. Hold on a second. No. Sorry, we don't have one for you.
You just ruffle through the bag for a minute.
Yeah, like, oh shit, do we have a letter for you? Because that would be really convenient. And then no. No, we don't.
Yeah, it doesn't look like we have any for you, unfortunately.
Sorry.
No, you misunderstand. I didn't think there were any letters for me. No one ever sends letters to the Bone Man. No one knows my address. No, see, the thing is, I was concerned that maybe you were bringing letters from an old friend of mine who may or may not have some incriminating evidence on some things we may have done together. Because it's really hard to arrest a dead man, but very easy to arrest his accomplice. I was just hoping you might see your way clear to rent me one of those letters, just for a minute or two. I just want to make sure that there's nothing in it it would haunt me for the rest of my life.
I bend over so that I'm eye to eye with him.
Mm-hmm.
I look at him and I say, my father doesn't seem like the type to rat out an honest friend.
He takes a step back and like takes another look at you and like checks facial features. He's like measuring by thumb to see how far apart your cheekbones are. And he goes, I never pictured him as an orc man. No, he does not, does he? Never the type to rat out a friend while still living. The thing is, I heard he died. My condolences. He takes his hat off and holds it to his chest in a proper condolences pose.
I thank him.
See, I'm just concerned that a man on his deathbed might get a terrible, terrible case of the morals.
I suppose.
It's just, if you have any letters addressed to the local watch officers, which you're not carrying anymore, but there may have been some in that original pack that went to the post office already.
Oh. Yeah, sorry, they've been delivered. But only to the Postmasters Guild, so I'm sure you could intercept them in time.
Excellent. Tell you what, should all go well for me, I'll be back to have a chat with the daughter of an old friend. And he goes at a full run. Holding his hat on with one hand, sticking his in the other one, just running down the street.